In the coastal town of Rocky Beach, the famed trio of teenage detectives, the three investigators, faced a new and challenging case. Jupiter Jones, the brainy leader, Pete Crenshaw, the athletic one, and Bob Andrews, the meticulous record keeper, were summoned to the grand estate of Mrs. Vandermill, a wealthy and somewhat taciturn old lady. Mrs. Vandermill's prized possession, a rare and ancient manuscript, had vanished. She suspected it was an inside job, as the manuscript's disappearance showed no telltale signs of an outside break-in. This made the case both taxing and intriguing for the investigators. Jupiter, known for his tenacious nature, proposed a methodical search of the estate. Pete, whose temperance often balanced Jupiter's intensity, agreed, while Bob, always thoroughgoing in his approach, suggested they interview the staff with tact to avoid any unnecessary upset. Their investigation led them to a transient gardener who seemed unusually timorous. Under Jupiter's trenchant questioning, he revealed that he had seen a young tyro thief, a relative of Mrs. Vandermill, lurking near the library on the night of the disappearance. This was a telling clue. Meanwhile, Pete discovered a tawdry piece of cloth snagged on a window, a remnant of the thief's clothing. It was tantamount to a signature, confirming the gardener's story. They were now certain the thief was someone from within the house. The case took a tempestuous turn when the young relative, feeling cornered, launched into a tirade, accusing Mrs. Vandermill of treachery. He claimed that keeping the manuscript was a travesty, as it rightfully belonged to a museum. His words, though trite, revealed a tendentious perspective. Bob, with his usual tact, calmed the situation. He explained the importance of preserving history but also respecting private property. His words seemed to transmute the young man's anger into understanding. The manuscript was found hidden in a tortuous passage behind the library, a spot only a member of the household would know. It had been a treacherous plan, thwarted by the tenacity of the three investigators. Mrs. Vandermill, in her gratitude, offered a reward, but the boys, thrifty in their ways, declined. They were content in knowing that their efforts had prevented the tarnish of crime from marring the quiet town of Rocky Beach. As they left the estate, the sun set on another day of tumult and triumph. The case of the vanished manuscript would be remembered not for its truculence, but for the trio's unyielding pursuit of justice, and for the tender resolution that followed a moment of potential turpitude. Their adventure was a testament to their unwavering spirit, a story of tribulation and travail, but ultimately a tale of transient conflict resolved by the enduring values of honesty, integrity, and friendship.